Yes,
No,
of course.
yeah.
The American war economy is insane. I think that its power
True, true.
is projecting
Uh,
throughout the world, and we all know that its military spending is the highest. And I think even President Putin mentions it in its conversation with others. But and he knows that, and I know that America can produce a lot, and it may produce a lot of guns. But are Americans really that keen to helping Ukraine indefinitely?
I
I
don't think
mean,
so.
Well,
I
what do you
mean,
define as help? Because they're not doing this of
wait,
the goodness of their
who
heart.
just said that?
how many years? How many years do you think we will still be supporting
Afghanistan
Ukraine?
took 20 years, so I'm pretty sure the Americans are quite resilient on this one too.
Uh,
Yeah, that's fair. But I mean, Afghanistan wasn't
Who
affecting us locally
did
like
some
Ukraine is.
did someone just
In
suggest
what
that
way?
America was purposefully not helping Ukraine?
no, no, I
No,
didn't say that.
nobody said
But
that. No,
no.
Because I'm
we
because I'm
every
suggesting that as one possibility that part of the purpose of this war was essentially to castrate Ukraine as well as Russia. Both.
Okay, if that was
if
if
Russia's
that
being
was the goal, then why are
they
we just
fail, they
Let's
completely
not
fail.
take
destroying
from
our
it.
at home, our domestic lives? Why are they throwing the domestic life in the can for Ukraine then?
I'm sorry, my connection's not good. What did you say?
Okay,
If that's the case,
if that's the case, then why are we throwing our domestic lives in the can?
oh boy, what did someone just? I'm sorry, the last part fell off again. I'm really sorry. I want to hear this, but
You're good. You're
can someone
good.
say it one more time? Someone else?
Somebody else.
If that's
So
the
see,
case,
that's what Alan is
why are
saying.
you
is
why
why
USA lives in the can?
domestic, basically ruining their lives domestically for the sake of Ukraine? Why are like the United States public willing to do that, to ruin their well-beings for the sake of Ukraine? Right?
It's not for the sake of Ukraine. If you read the 3 reports done on Ukraine as a crime state that were done by the Foreign Office in Britain, the United States Secretary of State, I think, did a report. These are all reports done in the late '90s and early 2000s, mid to early 2000s. They've been updated, but these are reports that essentially describe Ukraine as a criminal state, which it is. I hate to say this, run by oligarchs.
Totally.
They siphon off the money through the government. I'm just saying what has been established by these independent reports done by, university professors and the British Foreign Service
Yeah,
over
and the
time.
U.S.
Of
is
course,
the problem.
they wouldn't
I think everyone
publicize
in this
this
panel
today,
knows
of
how
course.
shady Ukraine was, but even
I
before the
would
war.
like to add something and totally agree with William. And the Russian soldiers, when they went to Crimea and other
If
Ukrainian
Ukraine
regions,
is castrated,
and
then we own them. Why would we own them? $20 trillion, over $20 trillion that no one's talking about that Ukraine has in the ground. In 2 provinces. Those 2 provinces are the 2 provinces where most of the movement of troops have been. Kharkiv province up there, and just below that. That's where, by coincidence, a lot of the troop movement has been. That's $20 trillion worth of gas at today's prices. At today's prices, 5.4 trillion cubic meters of gas is under there. No one's talking about that. No one.
Well, the one that you can also compound that with the fact that because of this war, the prices on gas are artificially increased, especially in Europe. So here they have to pay 4 to 5 times the gas prices. And who's benefiting of that? That is the U.S. U.S. is pushing Europe into making sanctions so they can take the gas markets from Russia. And this has been criticized publicly by several increasing amount of European leaders, pointing out that the actions of the Americans are pretty much to be considered hostile when they are if they are not putting a price cap themselves on their own gas. was while demanding that from Russia, and the price that they are selling to the Europeans are considerably higher than what would be on market prices. So like who have the interest in keeping this war going? Well, you have at least that facet of the U.S. economy, including the arms industry, and there are probably several others. And yeah,